hustling. Let's go. Every day I'm hustling. 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 Who you suckers think you're tripping with? Yes, I'm the boss. Step 45, white on white, that's Ricky Ross. I cut them wide, I cut them long, I cut them back. I keep them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm in the distribution. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. I know Pablo Noriega, the real Noriega. He owe me 100 papers. I ain't paid the paper. We caught the whole thing. See, most of my homies really still deal with the game. My roof bag, my money right. I'm on the better show you whatever it like. When they snatch black, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 bodies, serving 100 life. Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm. We never see a cause, but we deal hard. Whip it real hard. Whip it real hard. I call the charge. I call the charge. Whip it real hard. Whip it real hard. Ain't about no money stuff, still flipping them things in. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them pins in. Major league, who catch it because I'm reaching. Her seconds take on the snitching because he cheating. I'm feeling steroids, just spitting up on my chicken. They flying over Pacific to beat the city. Triple C's and know it's fact. We on the sacks. Some seconds go round. Run and tell them that. More cars, more clothes, more girls, more clothes. Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm. It's time to spin my grills, custom spinning wheels. I ain't drove in a week, them things spinning still. Talk about me, cause these suckers scared to talk about me. Killers talking about me. It ain't no talk about me. It ain't no walking around me. See all these killers around me, lot of drugs, killing around me, going down in Dade County. Don't talk no 22. Magnum cost me 22. Standing on them 22. Riding up for 22. Lil' mama super thin. She say she 22. She ain't no 22. We can run to 22. I judge work like a convertible bird. I got distribution, so I'm converting the work. In the MIA, the boys with your steady slinging. My Chevy banging. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
QuaLITy Life Podcast, episode 22. What's up, bro T?
Man, 222. What's up, my brother? How you doing today, man? Tonight,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I'm good. Life of a father, husband.
Oh, you say life of the father?
Yeah, and all of the above. All of the above. No, but I'm good, man. We had to start off that show with the musical selection with Rick Ross, man. Every day I'm hustling. But that was Rotig's idea, though.
Yeah, man.
We go and explain why it was your idea.
You know what I'm saying? From now on, man, we're gonna try to, put a little number theme in all the songs we pick from now on. You know what I'm saying? So 23, we're gonna try to find a song with 23, 24, so on. We gonna try to do what we can do, man. We try to switch it up, innovate. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it over here, man.
Trying to be innovative in a type of way. But man, what's been good with you, brother?
Man, just like you say, work. Just studying, trying to be better. You know, I ain't been on the poker tape in a while, man. I'm kind of itching. You know what I mean? You know, shout out to that boy. Shout out to that boy Dylan to JC, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a game set up, man. What's going on over there? I'm fiending, bro. like Pookie from New Jack City, man. It just be calling me, yo.
It's calling you. That boy say he's searching for a win.
Man. Hey, I got to get that win in, man. But man, you know, just it feels good to be back. You know what I'm saying? Number 22, man. We'll chopping it up with my brother. You know what I'm saying? For another one, you know, to hopefully help somebody, man. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all don't know,
I look forward to this.
If y'all don't know, we plan on going back to back, man, because we gotta make up for some lost times, you know. We normally try to keep at least 2 of them in the stash, but you know, we had some time elapsed from under our feet, you know, over the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So we're gonna try to hit y'all back. Well, not necessarily hit y'all back to back, but we got to record back to back.
You know, we're gonna do our thing, man.
At least try to jump back in 2 or 3 episodes ahead of schedule, man. You know, that's how we like. That's how we like doing it. We kind of don't like doing it just, you know, just once per week or whatever. Like, we don't like doing it like that. We like we like working, feeling accomplished.
Grinding.
When it comes to this. But oh man, you know, man, it's that weather kicking back in again, man. It was raining over there.
Yeah, man, we got the rain the last 2 days around like, you know, 6:37. So, but before that, man, because I see you had tweeted, man, it's gonna be 1,000 degrees this summer, bro. Yeah, man. Before that rain, boy, man, boy, it was hot out there, man.
Yeah, it was baking, man. What day was that, bro? What day was it? I was telling my wife, man. I said, what day was it? Was I outside? I can't remember. Baby, you remember what day I was outside? When I was telling you it was hot? Okay, she don't remember. She's shaking her head at me like, no, I don't remember. Man. You know, all the days running. But it was one day, man. I don't know what I was doing out there. But I can't think about it, man.
How long you was out there, bro? How long you was out there in that heat?
Man, I was out there for a minute.
Oh, man, I know you came back in drenched, bro.
Man, now you know what? It wasn't that. It's just man, you know, when that summer kick in, man, and being from Texas, it don't matter how long you've been living here, you still never get ready for the summertime heat.
Yeah, man, you dread it, bro.
you never ready for it. You never. People say, man, I'd rather take the winter over the summer. I get it. But you think I'd rather take that freeze that we just had over the summer?
Man,
I don't know about that one though.
Oh, man, can we just get in between somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Can we just keep it in the 70s?
Can we get a hot 68 or something? You know, a nice cool 68 or something, man. Because
and fresh, huh, my brother? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Now I don't want it too hot. I don't want it too hot. I don't want it too cold. I mean, it was so hot outside that look, my little daughter, right?
Okay,
she a known gunner. She'll see nobody in the living room or something, and then she'll try to hit that front door. She hit that front door, stepped outside, and turned right back around. It was so hot.
Come on, man. You gotta come back in the AC, man.
Gotta come back in. Gotta come back in his AC.
Yeah, man, this boy, man. You know, I don't want to sound like the old man, but man, I just gotta keep it real. Like we used to go outside when I was, you know, I'm pretty sure your daughter about 4, 5, 6, you know, and when we was that age, we was out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what?
Wait for the summer.
But you know what though? Think about it. When we was kids, when we was 6, 7, 8, 9, dog, our summers wasn't this hot, bro.
Nah, it's on another level now, bro.
The atmosphere, they didn't mess up the ozone and everything, bro. Because our summers wasn't this hot, bro. I mean, it was hot.
What?
You know, every day every now and then we'll get like 100 and 102. But the way this heat is right now, this adult heat feels different, dog.
I mean, it's like some 120. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'll be talking to my partner about it, man. He be like, man, you know, the feel like temperature is what, 118 or something like that.
Exactly.
Man. It's 118. If it feels like 118, that's what
118.
It is.
That's what it is. To be exact.
About to feel like, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what the feel like is. That's what it is, man.
Man, speaking on that, man, what you think about this ERCOT issues going on, man? The boys talking about put your thermostat to what, 85 during the day or something like that, or try to conserve energy. ERCOT. No, ain't nobody I know did it. But that's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
They telling people in the summertime.
This week to like Friday, talking about conserve your energy.
Talking about conserving. So they telling people
put like 85. Yeah, in the summertime.
Put your thermostats up to 85.
To like 85, and then like I think the lowest is like 78 or something like that. But come on, man, you know,
to save energy.
To save energy. You know what I mean? So it's like that freeze in reverse, bro. Like, man, they over there tripping, bro.
Yeah, what they want people to bake in the house?
Nah, man. Nah, we ain't doing it.
Who gonna be done? Who gonna be? No, don't get it twisted though. It's some old folks out there that are really gonna put that thing up by the 82, 83.
Yeah, they gonna do it.
You know, they gonna do it. You know, wait. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. Come on.
I'm not. I
don't
know about
do that,
bro. Man. What's you talking about? 85?
Yeah, man. I'm surprised you ain't hear about that, man. Got tripping, bro.
Nah, I ain't pay attention to that, but I'm gonna look it up. 85. They might well just tell people cut it off and just raise the windows up.
You ain't lying. And you know what I'm saying? Damn sure ain't doing that.
85 blowing hot air, man.
Yeah, that's hot air.
How you gonna tell somebody to turn on the hot air in the summertime, bro?
And
they want you to do it during the daytime.
Yeah, we ain't having 85 in the winter. We ain't got it up that high when it's cold, bro. Come on, now. Y'all tripping, bro. Come on.
Exactly.
Nah, you know, it's a lot of people on social media talking about, nah, we ain't doing that. It ain't happening, bro.
They gonna have to shut the power down then.
Yeah.
At least it ain't gonna be cold.
It's gonna be some real problems if they do that in summertime, bro.
I mean, because I mean, like I said, you know, it's summertime, you know, kids at home. Refrigerators are normally more stacked than they would normally be doing the school days and you know, school time. And imagine they hit you up with, we got to turn the lights off for 3 days. You just made a whole $300 worth of groceries. Can't get no refund.
Them boys ain't having it. Them boys gonna show up at ERCOT headquarters or something, bro. Nah, not in the summertime. Y'all can't do that.
They can't do it. They can't
play
do
with
it.
that power, man.
And then what they're gonna do? Tell you to buy ice. The ice gonna melt. The ice gonna melt so fast, or you're gonna be putting in your cup trying to drink something with.
Yeah. It's gonna be water by the time you put it in there. About 30 minutes, man. Come on now.
So now, man, ERCOT, whoever they is, boy, they tripping. You know. But man, let me get into some information before you do some house cleaning.
Yeah.
Let's start off with this email, man. The email is QuaLIfE the number 3 at gmail.com. QuaLIfE the number 3 at gmail.com. That is the email. We prefer you to be 18 years or older to hit those emails. You can get at us on Twitter, me at MessiahX5 on Twitter, Rod at R place to B. You can get at us on Twitter, DM us with any questions, or if you need any advice, you want us to talk about something on the podcast, feel free. You can get at me on IG at TheMessiahBoss. Hit me up, DM me, and obviously you can get at me on YouTube. You can get at Rotique on the QuaLITy Life podcast page. We're gonna start uploading clips to that page. I think we're gonna stay away from doing full podcasts on that page. Maybe we'll do a few of them, maybe not load up all of them, but we're gonna load up just clips. You know what I mean? And we're gonna do it that way on the QuaLITy Life podcast page. And house cleaning, man. What you got?
And, y'all already know, man. This is house cleaning segment that that just shout out to people that rock with me. You know what I'm saying? That inspire me how you want to do it. We gonna go with my boy Don Dada, man. They getting close. They getting close, man. They within the go zone, man. You know what I'm saying? Him, y'all, Troy Denise, man. Y'all go to TroyDenise.com and check out y'all ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? In the summertime, doing y'all thing. So check them out. She gonna have you right. You know what I'm saying? My boy Dylan, my boy JC, man. We gotta get that poker game going. Shout out to my boy Dre Day, Pat, Smiley Face, man. My uncle Jason T at the very opinionated show, man. They in the process of moving. So it's been a nice stretch. I ain't seen nothing from you in a while, you know what I mean? But we waiting on you. But you know what I'm saying? And like I say, shout out to everybody that's rocking with us. You know what I mean? Even if you hating too, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Got love for all y'all, man. That's all I got, man.
Yeah, that's same thing with me, man. Whether you love us, whether you hate us, get at us. DM us,
yeah,
email us, hell, talk noise to us, whatever you feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't bother us.
Nah,
you know,
we here for it all.
Interact. You know what I'm saying? Interact. That's what we're here for, and we're here to help people out. So that's my house cleaning right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, so let's see what we got going on today, man. Let's talk some government, some political bills and things have been signed.
Okay.
It don't go into effect until September 1st. But let's read this off. And this happened today, if I'm not mistaken. It says Texans can carry handguns without license or training starting September 1st. Texans can carry handguns without license and training starting September 1st after Governor Greg Abbott on Wednesday signed the Permitless carry bill into law. The Permitless carry bill into law. So what that is pretty much saying starting September 1st, you can carry a handgun. No matter what the handgun is, as far as what I know, no matter what the handgun is, you don't have to have a permit, and you don't have to be trained for it. You can carry it. You can carry it around. Obviously, I think they think people are gonna see you carrying around a handgun, and it's gonna be used as a deterrent. Hopefully, I think they're optimistic that hopefully it'll be a deterrent from stopping people from doing or stopping people from even catching them in their track of thought of wanting to do something bad, knowing that everybody's strapped up. You know, it'll deter things from happening. Now the problem with that is that everybody who's been itching for a gun have a reason to get one now. It's been a lot of people who've been itching to carry guns. And if they've been itching to carry them, they itching to pull that trigger.
To use them.
The process is, to me, is the thought of the process thought or the thought of mine to me is that it's kind of like alcohol, bro, to some people. Some people could drink alcohol and, you know, like just the general mind state of who you are, not saying with all types of, you know, different elements, you know, trying to mess up your mood or whatever. Just a general person of who you are drinking alcohol is like, you may drink and you may be one of those people who just reserve, lay back, you know, peep everything, fall back, hold up the wall, you know, just in your own zone. But then you have some people who drink alcohol and they just turn into a whole different person.
That liquid courage.
This is the same with, I feel, with guns. You got some people who probably are used to carrying guns that it won't mean nothing to them. You know, who are used to dealing with guns, it won't mean nothing to them. But then you have some people who gonna be like, oh yeah, I got that iron on me.
Try me if you want, huh?
Try me if you want. They're gonna turn into full character mode. You know, itching for somebody to do something. Because think about it. If you can carry it, no training, permitless, you already know. What's the point of telling everybody they can carry it? But if you get into an altercation with people, they still expect you to use your hands. This is not going to happen. You know, this is not going to happen. It's definitely going to be a shoot first, wild, wild west type of state down here in Texas come September 1st. And at the end of the day, I feel like with this whole Asian crime bill that just passed.
Asian crime? What crime bill? I ain't hear about that.
That pretty much when the guy ran into the nail salon and killed like 6 Asians. They passed a anti-hate crime bill against Asian people, saying you can't, not telling you like killing Asians, you're gonna get the max sentence and you know all that stuff like that, possibly death penalty and all that stuff like that. You know, saying that it was pretty much hate crimes against those Asian people. So ever since then, you know, our community has been hot because we like, you know how many of us scratch us versus us. You know, scratch, you know, what we do in our own community to each other. Scratch that. We know we have that issue.
Because if we, you know, just to expound on that just for a little bit, because if somebody look like us kill somebody else and you get caught, you're gonna get the max. Like that's been happening to us. So like, yeah, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, you know. Well, I'm not saying it's right, but like we already get the tough penalties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that's why I agree with just scratch us. You know what I'm saying?
Because but when you look at when you look at us versus, I don't like using the term black on black crime. But when you look at crimes in the proximity of our community, obviously we live in heavily, you know, surrounding communities where there's a lot of us in there. So guess what? It's going to be a lot of crime, us versus us. Yeah. Just like if you predominantly white neighborhoods, it's going to be crime, whites versus whites. Yeah. Latin neighborhoods is going to be Latin on Latin. You know, every now and then you might have, you know, a visit of another community that may have a little, you know, beef or issue, and then you have a crime of that nature. So the crimes amongst ourselves gonna happen. Yeah. But they always polarize when it's us versus us. Yeah. When it is a black person versus a black person, they polarize it like this is just we're just barbaric, we're just animals or whatever like that. So now that these people have came and killed these Asian people, which it was wrong. I get it. It was dead wrong. Yeah. They gave them an anti-hate bill. You know, and I can't remember everything that happens, but it's like a bunch of max penalties, you know, hate crime against Asians or whatever like that. So our community is looking at it and saying, you see what's been happening for us for ages? Yeah. And we still can't get an anti-hate bill for us to protect us. We still can't get one. Y'all gave the Asians one at the snap of a finger. 6 people get killed, bam, they got one. Yeah. How many of us been getting killed? Countless. Yeah. And we still haven't got a bill yet. But they gave us Juneteenth. They finally made it a federal holiday. Yeah. Who cares about Juneteenth? Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't care about it. Because it should have never been a Juneteenth. Yeah. It should have never been.
It's like a token gesture.
It's just a token gesture. Yeah. You know, a meaningless move, a meaningless win. So now down here in Texas, they saying anybody can walk around with guns.
Let me come at you like from another angle with that, man. Like honestly, like my opinion is like I'm not gonna say it's gonna. I don't think it's just gonna change too much, you know, because like the way I see it, because if you was already carrying, I think most people was already carrying without permit anyway. Like the people that was doing that, like okay, now you could do it legally, you know what I'm saying? No, by the law, but like quote, I think quote unquote, you know, but like I guess I said come at you like this, like if you don't carry a gun, this bill is not gonna make you start carrying one. You know what I'm saying? Like. I think I'm not saying it's 100% infallible. You know what I'm saying?
A few people gonna go really strap up, but not too many people. It's gonna change the ideology.
Yeah, I don't think it's really gonna change nothing though. You know what I'm saying?
You know why? No, I think in our community, man or woman, okay. If you don't strap up, you're stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why.
That's a good. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why. When you look at white people. If they ain't strapped up now, I don't expect them to strap up. Why? Because they're still white people. They still have the government on their side. They still have the judicial system you know, right there for them. You know, they still have this country, the predominant population of this country that's going to be ready to ride for them whenever. Yeah,
that's true.
You know, so with us, I feel like with our dealings, with, like I said, especially with this Asian hate stuff that's so-called going on right now, with our dealings, our heavy dealings with Asians, I feel like once this bill passed, I feel like you're gonna see a lot more women getting guns drawn on them at salons and beauty parlors, and things of that nature. Because now they have the confidence to do it now.
Yeah, that's
because the government wide open. Yeah, now, so even when these women get justifiably somewhat angry about maybe a bad job that these people done, they're gonna say they was threatened and they're gonna be running to pull a gun on somebody.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you got a point in that aspect.
And then on top of that, anybody can be like, well, I was nervous, Paul, I shot and killed this lady, and then and it's just gonna be all you can do is go look at these people's family and say, I'm sorry. They're gonna go fight the case. Most likely they're gonna win. It's gonna be the same thing over.
Yeah, that's a fair point. So
my thing of it is everybody else is gonna strap up just so they can have the upper hand on us if we don't strap up. So my thing is our men and women need to strap up. Why? Because we need to give ourselves a 50-50 chance in case anything happens.
Yeah, it's a shame that it's
this is what it's going to.
That's true though.
Because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. I'ma always say first, whatever's going on in this country is always the purpose behind it is somehow how to slow us down or to stop us or take a little bit more of us off the planet. I'm gonna always say that first. Everything that these government people do, I guarantee you, it's always us at the top of the list about how they can stop us, how they can slow us down, how they can harm us, or how they can kill us off. It's always gonna be us versus, and you gotta think about it, bro. Whenever whatever the white people do, bro, everybody else is gonna align with them. The Asians gonna align with them. Yeah, they may have their little, spats here and there, but they're gonna align with them before they align with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Latin community, they gonna align with them before they align with us. I get it. People get it confused because they look in their little hoods and they like, well, I had a few, Latin friends growing up, and I had a few Asian friends growing up. Now that's just your little pocket where you stay.
Yeah.
The overall majority is not like that, bro.
Yeah.
The overall majority don't want us in their neighborhoods. The overall majority don't want us around their families, their kids. It's always going to be us versus them. Yeah. Most of the ones that hang out with us are already like the outcasts of their families. This is just facts. So
that definitely the exceptions definitely prove the rule. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're right. You're right. Because definitely I've heard, coming up, growing up, from because I've been around a few races of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like from Middle Eastern to to like you say Latin, white, whatever. We just it's just I've heard it quite a few times. You're not like any you're not like the black people I see on TV or something like that. You're different. You're not like the other black people. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like ingrained in like the
in their mind already,
like the subconscious by media, whatever they seen, the images that's put out there of us, so you're right.
They already came out here with a preconceived stereotypical view of us. And this is just the truth.
That's true.
And I just feel like with this governor letting people just walk around, and this is the problem. You can't exclude us from doing it.
Yeah.
You can't exclude us from doing it.
Yeah.
So what black people have to understand is the fact that they allow us to be in the reindeer game don't mean that they got our best interest because they allow us to be quote unquote have a fighting chance. No. You have to involve the person that you're trying to take out into the game. You have to involve them into it.
To get the illusion of fairness, right?
The illusion of inclusion. You have to involve them. So I just feel like this bill, man, it's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna be a lot of people walking around with quote unquote nuts of steel because they got these guns on their hips.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro. Look at the police people that you've ever ran across in your life. Look at how they act with a gun on their hip. It ain't the badge. It ain't the badge. It ain't the badge. Because if you take the gun away, the badge is just a badge.
Yeah.
If you take the gun away from all the cops, y'all can have your little baton and taser all day.
Yeah.
The gun is the problem. The gun is the issue.
Yeah.
And you see how they act supermanish with the guns.
Yeah.
What you think these civilians gonna do?
Yeah. That's true. I came across a lot of dudes. They get tougher with a gun.
Tougher with a gun.
Yeah.
Think about it in our community, bro. Think about it in our community. Look at the young brothers we got running around here with guns. You see how they act with them.
Yeah. That's true.
Now imagine the government telling you, "Oh, you can come out, you can be wide out in the open with it now."
Yeah.
These people gonna act a fool.
Yeah, you ain't gotta hide it no more. Yeah, that's true. They're setting it up for like a free fall, bro.
Exactly. They setting this thing up to be like just a purge.
I was just thinking that, man.
This is what it feels like, bro. How you gonna tell the whole state everybody can you ain't gotta just get your guns and come on outside?
Damn.
Come on, bro.
Ooh. Yeah.
You telling me it's no government, it's nothing to govern nothing. Just go, come on out. You know?
No penalties, no nothing. Just come on out strapped up. Yeah. That's definitely
and then the psyche
mix.
The psyche of it, you can't tell people that, you can carry them, you can bring them out, you can, show that to be carried, but you got to go through this and you got to remember this, ain't nobody remembering all these guidelines of what they got to do while carrying this. If something going on, they finna get whoever on them off them.
If it's a threat, they gonna use it.
And then now all of a sudden, the judgment is in every individual's hands. You know how many people have bad contextual mindsets?
A lot, bro.
A lot of people's judgment is not good judgment.
Yeah, that's true.
Now you put a gun in their hand and you be the judge. You be the judge of how you feel like you should use it. Come on, bro.
Yeah, because you think about it. I think we did. I don't remember which episode it was, but the cop that got questions when he shot that girl. It's not he's the one one example, but it's a whole bunch of examples of where we question these cops, like you say, intentions or motives or judgment. We'll say it like that. And these are trained, supposed to be service of the law. The dude or woman without that training, what you think? Yeah, you're right. What they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It's it's like a volatile situation, bro.
Think about it. Policemen are already pulling the guns out on us without nothing.
Yeah.
With just I think he going for something.
Yeah, man.
Now when they pull you over, they already gonna assume that you got it on you.
Yeah. It's like adding gas to the fire.
Come on,
more gas. It's already burning.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you're right.
These police are going to assume that especially us brothers, they're going to assume that every brother behind the wheel got a gun on him. Because they assume it now.
You hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, man. Yeah, I cut out for a second, man. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we back though. We back.
Yeah, I think the government messing with us.
You might want to switch topics, bro.
Yeah. I might try to shut down the shop.
Man, we might go to the next segment, man.
Yeah, download everything, shut everything down, download everything, shut everything.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, it's just a man, it's just a bad thing, especially for a lot of these people who be real nervous and be under those type of duress situations, man. It's not a good look, man.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing good coming from it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't see nothing good. I feel like it's gonna be just a free fall for police officers, man.
I'm with you, yeah.
Because think about it, because they're gonna have the cause, the probable cause to feel like every man is reaching for his weapon, bro.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, man.
This is like a lamb. This is like leading a lamb to slaughter.
Yeah. It's real volatile, man. Like, like lighting a cigarette by the damn gas tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can get real bad, bro.
And guess what? Even if the people don't have a gun on them, what the police can say? Well, with the new law, I assumed everybody. I assumed he was going for his gun.
Yeah, man.
I assumed she was going for her gun.
Yeah.
And that I assume.
Yeah.
That covers them. Why? Because the new law has it open to where anybody can carry.
Yeah.
So they assumed. That this is what they was reaching for.
Yeah. It's like a get out of jail free card. You know,
it's like a get out. It's like a get out of jail, skip court free card or whatever. Yeah. This is what this is, man. This ain't no. This is a setup, man.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, bro.
This is a pure setup.
Damn. What could you say? You know, we definitely got stay strapped up or whatever. But like, what advice? Let's just say, would you give to people that gotta go out and interact with people on the daily? Like, you know, not saying looking for trouble, but you know, like just stay on alert, huh? Or, you know, let's just say you know, everybody. September 1, you get stopped by a cop. How would you handle that? You know what I'm saying?
How would I handle it?
Yeah, you know, what would you advise? How would you advise people that look like us to handle it? So like you said, with all that new information. There's no advice.
There's no advice that I can give to you. Only thing I can tell you is pray that the right cop stop you that's not looking to kill you today.
Yeah, man. But you think about it though, what's the difference between that today and, you know, September 1st? You know what I'm saying? It really ain't, you know, that's really how we gotta act.
It's really not much of a difference, but this right now comes September 1st is like more incentive.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's just more fuel to the fire that we already have.
Yeah, it's true.
So when you telling me it's more fuel to the fire, I just feel like the gun could be discharged, you know, 5 to 10 seconds even quicker now. Yeah. You know, it's definitely going to be a lot less leniency on going back and forth with the person you pulled over. You see what I'm saying? I feel like it's just an overall bad mix.
Yeah.
Like I can sit down and I can tell you about like the whole lead up factor between a cop pulling over somebody and things of that nature, but I feel like just the whole interaction. Okay, say for instance, like put it like this: interactions between cops and civilians getting killed are going to just start happening, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes even faster than what they would normally happen.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I feel is gonna come for it.
Yeah.
You know, getting shot or dead for whoever is gonna come even quicker.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't see nothing good coming from it. I get what people thinking, and this is one of those things that I don't like about. I don't like about life. I tell people all the time. I feel like people have too much faith in people. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I have good faith in humanity if humanity want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But I know humanity do not want to do the right thing for most.
For the most part, huh?
For the most part, they don't want to do the right thing. So I don't have good faith in it.
Yeah, man.
I don't have good faith in nobody's thought process. You know, because at the end of the day, yeah, I know the capabilities and the possibilities of what you can do if you do everything right. I know the capabilities and possibilities of me if I do everything right. But at the end of the day, do I expect you to do everything right? I just don't.
Yeah, man. It's like a roll of the dice.
It's just
yeah.
And the dice loaded.
Yeah. Yeah, even more loaded now, September 1st.
It's even more loaded, man.
Yeah,
so
man. Crazy.
With that, man, let's go right, get on in this move along in this podcast, man. Let me see what I'm gonna jump into next. Let's jump into a Father's Day coming up.
Okay. Is this a Stroll Down the TL, by the way?
Stroll Down the TL. By the fact, this is the segment of the podcast called Stroll Down the TL. Let me get to my banner real quick. Thank you, man, for letting me know getting fresh off that
yeah, man.
Fresh off that that situation right there. A Stroll Down the TL. All right. Father's Day is coming. We don't care if your mama and daddy, we don't care that your baby daddy ain't nothing. We don't care if you don't know your own father. We're celebrating good fathers That's it.
And a woman sent that tweet too. You know what I mean? I came across that right before we started filming, my brother.
So that was a woman who sent that. I thought the original came from a dude.
Oh well,
was it a woman? I think she may have retweeted, and that's how you saw it.
Okay, that's probably what it was. Okay,
yeah, I think it originally came. I think it originally came from a dude, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Well, it originally came from a dude, but fair enough though. A woman retweeted it. You know, excuse me, getting tongue tied, but you know, when I retweet something, that means I like it. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much saying, no matter what's going on, come Father's Day, stick to the script of it being Father's Day. What you feel about that, man, Roti?
You know, I'm a definitely I want to say, as you know, as how I grew up, you know, I only grew up with my mom, you know, and you know, like I said earlier podcast, like I felt some type of way, you know, towards my dad for a long while, you know what I'm saying, until I was old enough to really understand from a man's point of view of, you know, why they didn't work out, and I get it now, you know. So it's like, you know, from things that I've been told, you know, let's just say it just didn't work out, and it wasn't because he was a bad dude or whatever. He wanted to be around, like, you know what I'm saying. It just didn't work out, you know. They couldn't work it out, you know, and you know, my mom definitely was a great mom, you know, a strong mom, but she wasn't my dad though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she didn't teach me how to be a man. You know, I had to kind of freestyle through life and kind of wing it to figure it out, you know, on my own, you know. So I actually agree with that. You know, she wasn't my mom and dad. She was just a superb mom, you know what I mean? And that's, you know, a hardworking mom. So like that's really what she was. So like when I saw that, you know, I think about all my partners that are good dads. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really know no deadbeat dudes. Like, you know, I can go down the list. You started with you, Don Dada, Speedy, Dre, Pat, like all the dudes I know, they hold they kids down. You know what I'm saying? You know, they'll take a bullet for them kids. You know what I'm saying? So it is some good dads out there. You know, it's a lot. It's probably more good dads out there than you think. You know, so you know, when I saw, like, you know, I think it was last year, I saw, like, you know, they was trying to you know, shout out the single moms. You know, all the moms is holding it down. Nah, man, this you know, let the dads have this one. You know, Mother's Day, y'all have y'all day. Dads have y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, and because there's some good ones out there. You know, and if I ever was to have, you know, some kids, I know for a fact that I would give my all for them kids, you know. So it's like, you know, definitely want to, you know, shout out to the great dads, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, and also when I saw that, I was thinking, because my mom was like, you know, it's a big day coming up on this Sunday. She's talking to me the other day. I like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know, because my pops stay in Waco. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your pops. And she was like, oh, you know, he live in Waco. You know, I'm like, what you talking about? Because my pop's birthday ain't until December. Like, and then, you know, then I like, oh man, it is Father's Day. So it's like,
didn't even remember.
It's not really pushed like Mother's Day. Nowhere near as Mother's Day. And I'm not knocking the moms. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, mothers have their day and they deserve that to get their shine. You know what I'm saying? But it's like fathers get swept under the rug damn near. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, you sure right. It is. It damn is Father's Day, you know. But that's kind of where that came from when I sent that to you in the DM, man. But you know, I really want to hear what you got to say as the father. You know what I'm saying? Man, what you think about that?
Let's talk about what you were saying. How you saying like fathers get swept under the rug, right?
Okay.
This is what I feel like. If you think about it, right, and if you think about 60, 70 years ago and what they called the traditional relationship, right?
Okay.
60, 70 years ago, what they called a traditional relationship, pre-feminism.
Okay.
Where women were still at home raising kids.
Okay.
ironing clothes, cooking dinner.
Mm-hmm.
When Father's Day came around, what could they possibly do for their husbands? They was house moms, majority of them.
Okay.
Unless they were playing babysitter somewhere else or something.
Okay.
Had a little job down at the bakery. Like, what really could they do?
Mm-hmm. You talking about monetarily, right?
Monetarily, they really couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So do you think that mindset was going to change when feminism came across and women started to make all this money? No, the mindset was still the same. You know, and at the end of the day, like, what men have to understand why Father's Day is not big as it is because men are the reason why it's not as big as it is. All women back then could do was do what they could do. Matter of fact, they did what men wanted them to do.
Yeah.
Have them a good dinner when they got home. Make sure the kids are put to bed. I'll meet you in the bedroom. They did exactly what most of the dudes wanted. Oh, and matter of fact, let me hang out an extra 2 or 3 hours with my buddy down at the bar. Don't trip when I come home.
Yeah. That's how I used to go down. Yeah. So
what happened is when women start to be able to start making money, men wanted more now.
Okay.
And this feminism came. I know feminism came, then the push of LGBT and all that came too. But you have to understand what came with feminism, or the feminist movement. And one thing a lot of women will never say is true, because they honestly believe that a lot of the stuff that they get in life is based on their hard work.
Okay.
And I get it. A lot of women do work hard. They do. They go to the schools and they get their degrees and they come in these jobs and they learn these jobs and stuff like that. But through that time of ushering women into these positions and giving them jobs and things of that nature, they either got these positions. Why? Because either the companies and things were getting certain type of monies because you were putting women in position. It was kind of like affirmative action for Black people. It's kind of like the Rooney Rule in football. You at least gotta talk to a few. You at least gotta talk to 2 or 3 women,
like
and give them a shot at the position, like a double. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is where this stuff came from. So it wasn't that a lot of these women was equipped to do these jobs. It was that they had to do these jobs to usher in this new women's movement. And then on top of that, a lot of these women did get these jobs and positions back in those days. Why? Based on their femininity, based on why. If man felt like I did a little something for her and scratch her back, hopefully she'll, understand where I'm coming from and do a little something for me. This is what this was. This is where this came from.
Yeah.
Now, don't get it twisted. Hard work, late 80s, 90s, hard work came into play. Women caught on to what was going on. But in the early times, this is what was it. Now, when women started making money, dudes wanted more. Why? Because now, say for instance, after World War II and stuff like that, when the men came back, women was working on the jobs, and when men came back, women didn't want to give up the jobs, or people didn't want to rehire back the men because the productivity was a little bit more, in line, sleeker, more manicured, more paid attention to, whatever like that. Men started getting hot. So now you got women's taking the jobs that they had. Women's making the money. Mother's Day is still the polarizing day that it is. And you got Father's Day. Only thing father probably did get was a cupcake, and he at home with no job. He hired his fish grease. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So moving forward, up into these 90s, up into these 2000s, as far as why it's not big, first of all, it hasn't been until recently, I want to say the last 5 to 8 years, where dudes have been like just a little bit more, I'm gonna let my girl ball out on me. I'm gonna let her ball out. Before then, trust me, when we was growing up, when we was growing up, literally 2000, 2001, 2002, your girl will try to do a little something for you. Nah, baby, I'm good. I got it. It was an ego thing. It was pride. You was always told, no, she should never come out of her pocket. She should never. You supposed to take care of everything, which was the wrong ideology to have. Why? Because if you love me and you care about me, you should be able to do something for me, right? But men came up under this wrong ideology of that. If the only way you're a man is if you take care of everything, and that was the wrong. Like I said, just like how women was taught wrong, we was taught wrong too. Because what happens when we can no longer do for ourselves, or our money don't stretch as far as we thought it was going to be. Yeah. Now we so stuck in our pride that even if the woman wants to do something for you, we so afraid to let her do it because if we get into an argument, what's going to happen? You want to know why? You want to know why? Because when the man no longer had no money and a woman had a little bit of money, when she would do something for the man, and then all of a sudden they get into an argument later, and then she'll tell him, oh, well, I did this for you, and I did this for you, and I did that for you, and then he get mad and smack her. But you know why she act like that? Because when you was the person with the money, you would always tell her, I did this for you. I did that for you. I did this for you. Who she learned it from? She learned it from you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So when you look at Father's Day not being as big as what it is, it's man's fault. It ain't got nothing. It ain't that women don't want to do nothing for men. It's not that. A lot of women want to do stuff for men. Man just was reluctant to take it.
Okay. Well, what about when you hear, like, shout out to the mothers that's playing mom and dad, because like everything you said, if I could just personalize it, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? I was taught like that, like, and I probably would accept some things, but like not too much. But like I'm saying, like, if you would, like, you as a dad, and it's Dad's Day, and then you got women that's like, oh, shout out to the women that's moms and dad. You know what I mean? What about that aspect of it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Well, this what this is, right? And this is what us men got to understand. And I know a lot of men don't understand it because they possibly not married yet, and they probably don't understand. Don't get it twisted, because I didn't understand it too. It took for me to do a lot of praying and understanding and asking for answers, and praying about answers, and then I finally started getting the answers to a lot of things. And you have to think about it as a male, right? As a male, especially as a male who has to go far and long to make money or whatever, to take care of his family. Yeah. When you look at people like whether you say athletes, entertainers, truck drivers, people who are on the go a lot.
Doctors, lawyers.
Yeah, well, yeah. So they come home every day. A lot of.
Oh, okay. I got you. You mean like travel?
Like the ones, the travelers who don't come home because.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, even though you come home every day, but you still need to have your wife ready. When, like the travelers of the world, when they're not there, mom could never be dad, but mom has to be so in tune with dad that it's just like dad's still there when dad gone and mom there, because the kids see them as one. Okay. So when the kids know dad ain't gonna let me slide, the kids already know, but mom ain't gonna let me slide too, because mom and dad is one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like y'all have to be that much in tune. Yeah. In unison, huh? That unison, it has to be there. They have to know if daddy ain't cutting up, if daddy gonna be hard right here, mama gonna be hard in the same areas, because they're in unison. Yeah. Okay. But the problem is a lot of people in relationships are not in unison. So it's like when dad gone, mama got a whole new set of standards and rules of how the house go. And then when dad comes back, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna let your dad take over. And, make him just let him feel like he run the house. And it shouldn't run like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and that's what you have. You have two separate ideologies in the home.
Like
and
divided.
It's a divided home.
Yeah.
So so when at the end of the day, and it ain't just because I'm the man, I'm superior, or nothing like that. Like when my wife goes, my kids have to make sure, like, then when they look at me, like, and I have to catch myself sometimes, and I have to catch myself and be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna sit there, we're gonna talk this out, we're gonna reason, we're gonna have a nice calm conversation or whatever like that. Because if my wife gone on the road or gone on a trip or gone somewhere else, they gotta feel like their mama's still at home. They know I'm not their mama, but they need to feel like their mama's still at the house.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So even though daddy's at the house, they still gotta feel like they could talk to dad like they talk to mama. They gotta still feel like they could talk to mama like they talk to daddy. It can't be no missing cylinders. It can't be no, and that's what happens. It's kind of like telling your kid, no, I said you ain't get no ice cream, and then the kid gonna look at mama, and mama go get us some ice cream. That's a divided house.
Divided house, yeah.
No matter how small it is, it's divided.
Yeah, true.
You understand? So it needs to be more unison in the home. So it's not a jab at mama. It's not a jab at daddy. It just needs the upbringing, the rearing. The kids got to understand that, like, the adulthood in the house is a unison thing.
Unison, yeah.
It's a group thing. It's not mama's way and daddy's way. No, it's they're together. So that's why, like, back in the days, I never really. I used to see my stepmom. She always used to tell us we would ask her something, we would ask my dad something, right? Because out of respect thing, we would always go to my dad first. So we'll ask my dad something, and then my dad will be like, "Go ask your moms."
Yeah,
you go ask your moms, right? And so she'll flip it back and be like, "Nah, go see what your dad say." And then he'll flip it back around and be like, "Nah, tell her what she said is good." Because he was paying bills and stuff like that, but he was giving up everything else at the house, so where he wouldn't know what was going on in home.
Because he was out working a lot.
Yeah. So it was like, as long as I'm paying everything cool. It don't stop at just paying everything. Yeah. It don't stop at just paying everything.
Yeah, you got to spend that time too.
It's more than just paying everything.
Yeah.
It's just like the kid that I was telling you, parents had all this, all that, all the cars, all this, but they don't have no connection with their kid.
No connection, yeah.
What is paying for everything mean? Like it was a tweet on the timeline the other day about I can't remember. It was on top. It's not on top of my head. It was it was talking about a lady asked the fella. She said, could you be friends with somebody who's not active in their kid's life?
I seen that.
And it was so many dudes that jumping out. Oh, I could never do it. I could never mess with a nigga who ain't do. And I'm like, whoa. Being a complete deadbeat and not being active is two different things.
Yeah. That's true.
That's two totally different things.
That's true.
Because a lot of people only take, I'm an active dad is I pay some bills. Yeah. But you have to think about it.
Yeah.
If you got a kid, what have you done for the kid?
Yeah.
Just think about it. Just think about it.
If you take the bills out of it.
If you take the bills out of it, what have you really done for the kid to make you such an active person, an active parent?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, because think about it. You need a house over you need a roof over your head. You need running water. You need electricity. So that has to be done regardless for yourself.
You're gonna do that regardless.
So that's you didn't do that for your kid. Oh yeah, maybe you got an extra room or two because your kid needs to live with you because it's your kid.
Yeah.
But does that make you an active parent? It don't make you an active parent.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Oh, I provide this, I pay for food. Does that make you active though?
Yeah.
It don't make you active.
You gotta have a connection too, like you said.
So when I was telling people, you gotta have being active is far more than just food, water, a place to stay. It's way more than that.
Yeah.
I say I know too many people in 2-parent households that grew up and still hate their mom and dad. They lived in the nicest of neighborhoods, in the biggest of houses, never wanted for food, but they didn't have a connection with their mother, their father. Mother and their father never participated in anything for them in school, never watched them play this, never once put them in this, didn't even help them figure out how to go to college, didn't do nothing. They just paid bills and gave them a place to stay.
That's it.
Does that make you active though? No. It don't make you active.
Yeah. That's just the beginning, you know.
That's just
it's a lot of depth to being active in somebody's life.
It's a lot of depth to being active.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
That's true. That's true. So it seemed like that tweet was talking about deadbeats, huh? Or
I just think I think so many people just have a bad understanding of what they be thinking they be knowing and they don't really be knowing.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
that's true. That's true. It's a lot of people talk surface stuff.
It's surface stuff. Yeah. To me, I look at it like this. I look at it like this, and this is just my honest opinion. You can't be a deadbeat if you don't honestly know your DNA status of that kid. I don't care how much you feel like you was rocking with that person. If you don't honestly know the DNA status if that's your kid, you didn't get that chick, how can you be a deadbeat if you don't honestly know if that's your kid or not? Ooh. That woman can sit here and say, it was only you. And we've seen how many stories of it was only him. It was only him. And we showed was somebody else.
Yeah, y'all better watch Mar.
You know,
it happens a lot.
You can't, and until you get that, and then on top of that, until you get that status, and then until you be looking at the kids, and you can see your kids come outside, man, that ain't my kid, man. You know for a fact it's yours.
Yeah.
But it's just like, man, help that kid, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Help that mama. Yeah. Like I don't want nothing to do with the kid if I ain't got nothing to do with the mama type deal. Yeah. That's a deadbeat.
Yeah. Or you don't want to sacrifice yourself. Because me looking outside, I don't have any kids. If I could just what's what I'm looking for? Ask you as an outsider, you gotta sacrifice yourself if you have kids. It's not about you no more, right?
No, it's not.
It's about most of the time gonna go towards your kids.
Well, yeah, it's just like what we were saying the other day. I feel like I said, a lot of these single people, mostly single mothers, because mothers be the custodial parent of the kids when they go through the breakups, and when you have these young kids. Sometimes you really probably want to think about putting your love life on hold, especially if your kid is like under 10.
Yeah.
And sometimes to me that's still too young. You might want to put your love life on hold until your kid is damn near in high school.
Yeah.
Where they can defend themselves.
Yeah.
Because what happens is a lot of these people be so in search of a love life while you got young kids.
Yeah. Put your kids on the back burner.
Then when something happens to your kids, you want to hoop and holler, but I didn't know. You should have never even been out here pursuing a love life.
Yeah. When
you got a young kid, and this is and especially to the ones who really know for a fact they don't have no support system.
Yeah.
If you know you ain't got no good support system, why are you pursuing a love life for? You just can't involve nobody around your kids.
Yeah.
Like and on top of that, let's be honest. just knowing the fact that in some cases you got to look sideways at the parental parents of these kids, because sometimes these blood parents be doing foul stuff. So if you know, just the thought of knowing that blood parents be doing foul stuff, bringing some outsiders is not just the business. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care how much you need help or whatever. Nah, you just can't do that. You just got to go through it by yourself. If you decide to separate from your husband or your boyfriend or whatever like that, and these are the father of your kids, you best want to try to go through it by yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you bring another person in and then they end up assaulting or violating your kid, you're gonna be sick. And guess what? It's a lot of people who try to do that, and something happened to their kids, and they can live in denial all they want to. But you messed up.
Yeah.
And you the reason why your kid got assaulted.
Yeah, you gotta take that.
Trying to quote unquote follow help or follow somebody to lay down with. Man, you gotta be by yourself.
Yeah.
I need help, man. If you need help, go get back with their father, their mother. Well, they don't want to get back. Well, be by yourself.
Yeah. Either one or the other, huh, my brother?
Either one or the other.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
People gonna get enough. Don't get it wrong. I understand. People are always on. Oh, but I had a good step here. Man, look, I don't bank on all that. I had a good step. No, I don't bank on that. Why? Because I know with these step parent things, they're there for that person that they with.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases.
Yeah.
And I tell you, the trick gene, the simp gene is a real thing out here. Yeah. You can sit here and say, oh, he loved me like I'm his own child. And no, that nigga's there because of your mother.
Because your mother, yeah. Yeah.
She's there because of your father. Yeah. In most cases.
Yeah.
And when I say in most cases, I'm talking about a high 99.9%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And nobody, that's a hill, that's a moon, that's a sun, I'm gonna die on. Ain't nobody can change my mind about that. You know, I don't necessarily believe in the step parent ideology.
Oh yeah? Why you say that?
I just don't, bro. I just don't. Like I get it that it happens.
Yeah.
But I don't like.
That's not how it's supposed to go down.
I just don't believe in it. Like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I get people do it. Like I said, I get it. I understand it.
Yeah. And
people have the right to like, but I just don't.
You don't, yeah.
I don't believe in it.
I agree with you, man. I mean, like you said, it happens. You know, I can just go for me personally. If you know, if I was to marry somebody, you know, it would be well discussed before that. You know, look, we had these kids.
I mean, because look at you in your situation, right?
Yeah.
In today's world, about 20 years ago, you can honestly say, it was a 50% chance you would meet a woman with a kid. It was a 50% chance that you'll meet a single woman with no kids. Today, I'm taking that away. It ain't 50-50 no more. It's about a 75% chance you're gonna meet a woman with kids, and a 25% chance you're gonna meet a woman with no kids.
Yeah, about 3 out of 4. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, in your life, it's a possibility that you're gonna have to be with a woman that got a kid.
Yeah. The odds are,
you know,
stacked heavily in that.
Especially when now the big changing factor is if you become publicly noted and attached to a bunch of money, because then all the single women with no kids will want to shoot at you first, and they feel like they have a better chance of starting something by themselves in most cases. You know, but
especially at my age.
Yeah. So in most cases, it's going to be a woman, like, especially like I said, in our age bracket.
Yeah.
There are some women who still don't got kids. And the population ain't that big.
Yeah. About 1 out of 4, like you said.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, your chances are, you can shoot for the ones with no kids, but it's a possibility that you're gonna land on, get play from, get that interaction from, most likely with a person who has kids or a kid.
Yeah.
You know.
You're right.
So and a lot comes with that. You know, and I feel like just as a man, especially if a woman has daughters, I feel like that's just a situation that a man should just not walk into.
Yeah, I think I'm good on that one,
especially if a woman got young daughters. I just feel like that's a situation that a man should be just like, nah, you know, you fine or whatever like that, but now, man, you got young daughters.
That's dicey.
That's a dicey situation.
Yeah,
you know, because once you in there, one small disagreement, bro, it's a wrap for you.
It's a straight wrap. Yep.
Even if you don't go to prison, bro, you got the sting of the accusation.
Yeah, it's you out of there. Yeah, just from the accusation.
People gonna be looking at you. People gonna be looking at you sideways.
Yep.
You know, you're gonna have that stench on you. So I just feel like that's why I don't believe in it, bro.
Yeah.
It just, like you said, it's a dicey situation, man.
It's dicey, yeah.
Then on top of that, you knowing how a lot of these women be in competition with their dog. Nah, it's just no. It's just nope.
Yeah.
That's why you see so many women on these gender reveal videos that be really hating the fact that they having daughters.
I ain't never seen that. Why? Damn, that makes sense.
A lot of people hate the fact that, like, I tell people, if everybody gonna have sons, a lot of y'all sons gonna be some punks.
Yeah. Come on now. Yeah.
Everybody can't have sons.
Yeah, you gonna have to have
some
daughters too. Yeah.
But there's a lot of women out here that hate the fact that they having daughters, bro, because they know what these women got to deal with.
Yeah.
Growing up, they know.
Yeah.
They know the heartbreaks.
Yeah.
You know, whether the man was just young and learning, but they know what comes with all this stuff.
Yeah.
They know what comes with being a woman.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, a woman don't lay down and get up the same. She don't, bro. Because
she's receiving, right?
It ain't that, bro. Like, I put it like this: a person is built to do. Okay, let me break it down like this. We are built to do whatever we want to do. Us as human beings, we're built to do whatever we want to do. Right?
Yeah.
We are created to do whatever we want to do. You have a free will to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That means with your body, you can do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
But for us who believe in God, we are commanded to live a certain way. Why? Because God knows if you go out there and go do whatever you want to, you ain't gonna be able to handle doing whatever you want to come with.
Yeah.
So we are commanded to live a certain way. Why? To protect us from our own feelings and emotions of doing all the stuff that we think we can handle and we can't handle.
Can't handle. Yeah. Wasn't made for that.
We wasn't made for it.
Yeah.
Like we was made to do whatever you want to. You can live reckless if you want to.
Yeah.
But you're commanded not to. Why? Because it's a lot that come with it. It's a never-ending tidal wave of just bad things trying to live how you want to live.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just, bro, it's just one of them situations, man. It's just like I said, for my own personal, I don't tell nobody you can't go be a step parent. You know, it's good, it's cool. You know, the whole Father's Day thing and everything like that. Mothers want to be. That don't like that don't bother me. If women out here say, "Well, I'm the father too," man, okay, go ahead. It don't bother me, no. You know, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You know, if that's how you raise your kid. That's how you raise your kid. What I'm gonna do? Tell you, you can't do. Yeah. Tell that young boy that, man. Who am I to run up in your mouth and tell you
what to say, what not to, huh?
Yeah, that's not my job in life. You know what I'm saying? Only certain people are supposed to cry loud and spare not. And I'm not one of them. Unless I was called to be one of them.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah.
That's true.
It's just what it is, bro. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that whole stepfather thing, man. I was gonna make that a banner, but that's a whole subject for another day, man.
It is, man.
A lot of people gonna dislike me when I feel like when I talk about that whole step parent situation, and it's just coming from my end, because like I said, I just see the dangers in it if you dealing with kids, unruly kids, and deceptive kids, and or even deceptive parents. Man, I know some people out there that had been in a step parent situation, and then the mother got to, oh, so you looking at her? You want to be with her? You doing this? Call laws on them, and then they say, no, this buddy going to jail.
It can go left real quick, bro.
It can go left real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just,
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, man. I don't see myself doing it. You know, I like you said, man, I would rather just, if I was gonna do it, man, start something with somebody that don't got that. You know, we build that together, and you know, we can create a family like that. You know, if I was gonna do it, man, you know.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I stay away from it, man. Because
you haven't even, you ain't really even saying nothing about the baby daddy, you know. So it's like that with that whole dynamic, you know, he could be, you know, salty that you would with his baby mama, and you know that could go left too. You know, that could be a problem. I mean, it's a lot of pitfalls come with that. Yeah,
just the fact of dealing with someone, like I said, you have to deal with their to a degree.
Yeah, man.
You know, you have to deal with their, kid's mother or kid's father and all that stuff like that. Don't know how the situation and then went wayside. I don't know what your real motives are. Because the thing about it is, a woman can be chilling with you, and all you can do is listen to what she tell you. But what she tell you may not be the truth of how the relationship went down.
The whole truth, yeah.
It may not be the whole truth.
Yeah.
Like
it says always three sides to a story, bro.
Yeah, and the thing about it is his side, her side, and what God know.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, she can be telling you, and what most dudes go wrong is most dudes make their decisions based off a cold bed. They make their decisions based off getting to sleep with this woman that has these kids. So what happened is, everything she say, they just go off on what she say.
Yeah.
So what happened is, listening to her talk and not being a man and having your own spine and thinking, bro, you know what? That dude a whole other man. I know she telling me he this. I know she telling me that, but I don't know that man's story. She can tell me whatever.
Yeah.
But what most of these dudes is, they get to riding with what she say. Why?
Yep.
Because she giving them sexual healing.
Yep. Exactly.
And they fall weak behind that. So guess what happens? They end up building this whole grudge against this dude that they don't even really know.
Don't even know, yeah.
Based off what she said.
Yeah. Yeah. It happened all the time, bro.
It happened all the time.
Yeah.
And that's why it says, when females get horny, niggas die.
shout out to Tupac, huh, bro?
Yeah. When females get horny, niggas die, bro.
That's real talk.
And that's just that's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah, man.
But let's see what else we got. Let's move on over. Oh yeah, let's jump into what we were saying. Pretty much, let's lead. It's gonna lead right into this topic right here.
Okay.
Now it's a long little old sucker.
Okay.
All right. It says, I normally don't like showing people's face, but it's attached to the video. I think the reason people get so bothered by young black women dating older black men is because people subconsciously view black men to have a predatory nature. Everyone's reason is he must be grooming on her, or he must be grooming her, or he must be manipulating her because he's younger. Because she's younger than him and he's older than her. Right? That's the first part.
Yeah.
And it says, I don't view black men to be predatory or predators. And I think it's just very easy to use discernment when dealing with any man, because any man of any age can manipulate any woman of any age, which is true.
Yeah,
now, and the roles can be reversed, which means women can manipulate men. manipulation is a genderless game. All right, now here comes the third part. I'm waiting on the third part to pop up. It's small, but I can't really. It says, okay, it says, image matters clearly because even though white men, oh, here we go. Even though white men have defiled black girls and women throughout history, which is true, no one views them as predatory. I don't know about that. But black men are always viewed as sexual deviants who cannot be trusted around any woman. Y'all ain't right. So
she said a lot in that one, brother.
Yeah, I know. So what she pretty much saying is her argument is pretty much, I don't know why people have a big issue between older men dating younger women.
Yeah, that's what it boiled down to.
That's what it boiled down to.
Yeah,
older men dating younger women, and obviously, based on what she's saying, she's not talking about he's 37 and I'm 30. He's 37 and I'm 28. No, she's talking about he 50 and I'm 22. That's what she's talking about. You know, because it does come a distinctive area where people are going to look at you and say, "Oh, you're a pedophile, you're a predator," because you're so old. Yeah, and she's so young. Now, with that being said, I get what people are saying. When you're 18, you're 18. I hold on. I understand that. They can send you to prison in an adult prison for the rest of your life. Why can't she date a grown man? Or why can't he date a grown woman? Okay. I get that. If you can go spend the rest of your life in prison with a grown man or a grown woman, why can't you date them, right? If you can work on a job with a grown man or a grown woman, why can't you date them, right? And I get it. It's a mentality thing. It's a mentality thing. And a lot of the times it's because with them being so young, they still want to do young things. And by the time you're in your 40s and 50s, there's something, well, you know what? This is a lot of things that people get misconstrued. Just because you're 40, just because you're 50, don't mean you're too old to go to a club. Yeah. But do I feel like you should be 40 and 50 in anything less than a 25-year-old club? No.
No. I wouldn't be. Your boy 40 now. So
where do you go? It's not the activities that you do, but it's where you go. Yeah. Now, obviously, you don't want to be no 40-year-old dude hollering at no 19-year-old girl. Y'all can't even drink together.
Yeah, come on now. Yeah.
So and then so if you do get this 18-year-old girl to your house, no matter how old she may feel like she is and how much she been in the streets or whatever, and you feeding her alcohol, you're pretty much raping her. Yeah. Because she's not of age to consume.
Yeah. To consume. Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot of factors that come into stuff like that. Yeah. You know, so I tell people, me personally, I'm not big on big age gaps. You know, I'm more of a 2 up, 2 down type person. You know, date somebody in your class. But I understand that if you're a 50-year-old single man, you probably ain't trying to be with a 50-year-old single woman. Unless she just really look that tough at 50. Yeah.
And they out there too. They out there.
You know. So if she really just looked that tough at 50, I get the ideology behind it. I'm not big on no 10, 12, 15-year gaps in relationships. I'm not big on that. You know, people gonna do what they do. Now, it's the whole predatory nature. Based on what she's saying, I think all men get looked at as predatory. You know, but I understand the narrative spin she tried to do. She's trying to make it as if only black men get looked at this way. No, all men get looked at it as predatory. But the problem is well, you know what? All men don't get looked at as predatory. I think men only get looked at it as predatory when they don't have the money that the family want them to have. Because one thing I know, it don't matter if they're a black family or a white family or Asian family or Indian family. If that man old and he got money, they'll pimp their daughter out to him.
It happened a lot, bro.
He gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
He gonna take. I seen it from all races. Long as he got money, he all right. But if he don't got money, then he looked at it as a predator.
Yeah, exactly.
He a predator then.
About your bank balance.
What can he do for you? What you want to do with an old person? But the old person who got money is no problem. Why? It's because it's only when the parents or the friend, it's if the people who's calling them a predator or not, if they can't benefit from it, that's when a person gonna be called a predator.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a lot of, like I said, manipulation when it comes to this topic. You know.
Yes.
I personally, like I said, one-sidedness.
Yeah.
I still personally don't feel or believe in a big age gap. I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I get people gonna do what they gonna do.
Yeah. You know. I like how she said that manipulation is genderless because
it go both ways. Yeah.
It does. But like, I think another side to this conversation is, it's look, me growing up when I was in high school, 20 plus years ago, I remember, it was this, the baddest girl, the baddest senior in high school. She was with dudes in, their 20s. She wasn't dating no high school dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like she was already going up, and this is 20 years ago. She like senior, 18, 19, or whatever it was. So it happens a lot. But like, real quick, like, and this ain't no shot at Jada. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did what you did, but Jada just had an entanglement. And how old was the dude? But like, she really didn't get no blowback from that, and it was a big difference from in that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because she didn't get no blow. She didn't get no blowback. She didn't get the Jada Pinkett thing and Will Smith. She didn't get no blowback from that because it's always the man's fault of why she stepped out and did, or why she went to go do what he did. What she did. Yeah. It's the man. The man didn't do something. The man didn't please her. The man didn't make her happy. Yeah.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Not even that aspect. I mean, you're right, but not even that aspect. Just like the difference. We could,
that's what I'm saying. So the world is going to cater to the feelings of a woman because it's always going to be like the reason why she didn't get the blowback. Like if Will Smith did that
exactly
and was messing around with an 18, 19, 20-year-old woman, he would be the scum of the earth.
He would have got canceled. It would have been canceled.
He would have been the scum of the earth. Yeah. It would have been nothing.
Yeah.
Send him to jail, do whatever you want to. He was disgusting.
Yeah.
But because she did it, it was, oh, well, your husband left you wide open to do that.
Yeah.
Why he leave somebody at the house?
Yeah.
Why he the one set it up because he invited him in the house. Yeah. It's always these justifications around it.
Yeah. And and I want to say this, man, like, I think a lot of people just overlook these kids. Like, I'm not even gonna call them kids. Like, let's just go 21 and up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you're old enough to get a drink.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you're old enough to make your own decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what's the cutoff age where it's manipulation and that person just making a choice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well, see, and that's the thing, though, bro. See, that's the thing because you have to understand, like, this is how people see it. People see, people see it as like when you're 18 years old. Yes. Legally, there are some 18-year-olds who had a birthday that maybe was a little bit later on the calendar and they are still in high school.
Yeah.
But by law, they're 18 years old.
Yeah.
By law, they're 18 years old. Now, who made the law that it was 18 years old is that threshold age that you are considered an adult or whatever, or somewhat of an adult or whatever. Yeah. However you want to you consider an age where, whatever.
Capable of making your own decision.
Put it like this. You consider that age to where you can leave your house and go off to college and be on your own. So you consider that age where you can get free from the nest.
Yeah.
That's the general age.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you off on college campuses, making your own decisions, doing what you want to do, living your life, growing up, considering yourself grown, what's the difference from a girl who didn't go to college? She's still the same age.
Yeah.
even though she still live at home.
Yeah.
But she's still the same age.
Yeah.
So she still literally make their own decisions.
Yeah.
You know? So to me, it's like I said, I get the mentality thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a seasoned vet,
mm-hmm.
why would I mentally? Now, I don't care how people can spin it. Oh, well, it's a lot of mature 18, 19, 21-year-olds, but they're not as mature. And they're not as mature as the childish acting 30, 40-year-old. They're still not mature than them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're not.
Just
because they haven't seen enough yet. They haven't been around.
Yeah, exactly.
Enough. Yeah. And just because you see that 30, 40-year-old, 50-year-old having childish ways, don't mean that 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old is still mature than them. They're not.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, they haven't been in the real world long enough to be mature than them. Just because they act childish, they act childish.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, like I said, I get the mentality thing. I get the mentality. They're fresh out of high school.
Mm.
I get that.
Mm.
You know, but like you said, they're in the real world.
Yeah.
You know, and I get the whole, oh, well, what's the difference if she is messing around with another 20-year-old sexually and messing around with a 40-year-old sexually? It's the same thing. You know, it's the same act. It's the same motion, move, groove, or whatever. You know, the same. If you want to say the 30, 40-year-old can coerce her into doing it, the 18, 19-year-old could do the same thing. Like everybody, no matter what age you is, you can still do the same things.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just the age that people look at it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think manipulation comes into play. Like I said, when people have money, they'll be like, well, they were manipulating her because they're giving them a life that these people always wanted growing up, so they're gonna do whatever. That's a form of there's all kind of manipulation that they have across the map. There's all kind of ways that, like, when you look at all the different terminologies on all the ways that are things that are considered assault or rape or manipulation, bro, it's pretty much everything that a human does can be used against them in the court of law, really. You know, it's gonna get to a point to where saying hi to a person gonna be a crime.
Yeah, seems like that's where we headed.
You know, so it's just sensitivities of the time. So I just, you know,
because first, you know, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I just tell people, just to get away from the headache, just hang around your own age.
Bro. Yeah. Because that's, you know, man, like it would feel funny to me dating a 25-year-old, you know, and you would think, you know, like 25, both genders are, you know, old enough to make their own decision, but like it's weird because it's like it's a different. We grew up in two different times, but like I'm gonna say it like this, like, man, shit, I've had situations, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and like I say, I'm nowhere near as experienced with women as you are, but like you know, when at work, let's just say at work, I worked with females, you know what I'm saying, young 19, like college age, and like, you know, they you know, they'll accidentally let your boy see a suggestion picture if you know want to read between lines. I'm like, oh no, you ain't. Because it's happened to me before. I'm like, oh, you ain't just show me that picture by accident. Like,
right.
You know, I'm like, nah, you know, and like, nah, let me just keep it moving. But like, you know, and you know, this is me as a man. Like, youngsters can manipulate too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say that one example. She knew what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? I still didn't go there. You know, like you know, so it's like,
it's kind of like saying when you look at your young kids, you be like, oh, they know, they understand more than what you think they do. They understand more. They know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but like, so I agree with you though. You as an adult, just especially if you a man, because like it's just a double standard. You know, like you said, like you as a man, you risking a lot if you're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because like me personally, you know, I could probably maybe 30. I can see that. You know what I'm saying?
And why the age gap thing is really a big deal for a lot of people. Like I said, for me, it's not this reason. I just feel like this is just one of the things that society. That's just a societal headache that I can go without. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
Being a single person,
I'm with you.
That was a societal thing that you could just go without. Like it's no point of being like say like for instance, if you were a 45-year-old woman, it's no point of having a bunch of young 21, 22-year-old boys always coming in at your house. That's just a headache. You just that's a headache you don't need. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a headache you shouldn't want. Yeah, you don't want to have to be going to war with people about dealing with their young sons and young nephews and all that. Yeah. Why? Just deal with somebody your age group. Yeah. Oh well, they don't do it like the young boy. Well, tell that nigga go get a pill or something. You know what I'm saying? Pill, bro. Go hit the corner store or something. Go do something. You know what I'm saying? Like just get that. That's a headache you just don't need. Yeah. Like you shouldn't be at 40 years old having to deal with the person that you deal with. Parents to a degree on that level because your age difference. You know, and my thing of it, I remember I was watching a Rocky movie, man. Creed, the first one. Okay. Yeah. The first one. Yeah. You go down my lane talking about movies now, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm watching the movie, right? And I'm looking at the movie and so when Rocky run into Lil Marie. Oh, you talking about Rocky Balboa? Rocky Balboa when he runs into Lil Marie. Gotcha. Now remember. Lil Marie used to walk to school with his son. I remember that. I can't rock with that. Bro. Not gonna be able to do it. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. You used to watch this girl walk to school with your kid. Yeah, can't do it. But come on, bro. Now, you just take that movie and you take that example. That's happening in real life, bro. Let's just say Sly character would have took it there. She would have. She. Let's just say she was Sly character did take it there. No, Rocky ain't do nothing with it, bro. Man, he was kissing him. He took it there. No, not Rocky Balboa. Go rewatch the movie, man. Man, look, you probably right because I seen it on Sly took it there because he was Sly Fox. He took it there. You say he Sly Fox? He was Sly Fox. I don't remember that. I took it there. I seen the version that be edited on cable or whatever. They probably cut it out. But if you go, but obviously they ain't show like no sex or nothing like that. Yeah, but he took it there. He was trying to take it. Sly pull that old Predator move on it too. He offered her a job to come work down at the restaurant. Yeah, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. I got the son. I could take, Sly was just creeping his way in, man. Predator action, bro. I had to rewatch that one, man. Sly was a predator in that movie, man. Yeah. I can't even do it. Hell no. Come on now. Do that. Because that's the thing. Like I said, man, I know a girl, man, that I know a girl that she married to a dude that used to watch us get on the bus, bro. Damn. That literally used to watch us get on the bus. I got no respect for the dude, bro. Why she like, bro? That's what I'm saying. Because but that's the thing, because when your mama and them was doing the same thing, bro. Your daddy is like a nigga that's 30 years older than your mama. Yeah. So you gonna do what you see. And all they pass down is he could take care of you. Yeah. You better that's a good man. This nigga 30 years older than you. Yeah, man. Yeah. I can't get down with that, bro. Yeah. I be want to knock boys' head off their shoulders. I don't care how grown they appear to be. That's just I know, bro. I can't get especially like under them ramifications, bro. Yeah. Like you actually used to sit outside and call us by our parents' names and stuff like that as we get on, like we getting on the bus, 4th, 5th graders, man. Yeah, that's a whole nother spin on it, bro. That's different. That's a grooming, man. I remember what used to run me hot, bro. I used to see them old school dudes out there being like, she gonna be a beast when she hit 18.
Nah,
I can't be around y'all, bro. I be want to hurt one of y'all, boy.
No, we ain't doing that. Yeah.
Now
that's okay. Look, that's some predatory ish right there, bro.
That's man.
Yeah. Come on,
boy, them boys straight predators, man. I can't, bro.
We ain't co-signing that.
So and that's one of the main reasons why. Because my thing of it is that if you date that age gap like that, you honestly don't see nothing with seeing somebody that your kid did go to school with, and being like, oh, you growed up. No, bro. That type of stuff is just in people. It ain't just selectively in people. It's in people, bro.
Yeah.
I just can't do it, bro.
That's
just me.
Yeah, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you talking about 20, 30? Yeah, nah, I don't know about that.
That's just man. I can't do it, bro. You know,
it's, like you say, it's just it's too much, especially as from the man point of view. It's too much to come with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, everything we done went into tonight. Is different for men than it is women. We gonna have to take on more risks if we do that. Women. It's just
I feel like now, man. It just. Nah, bro. It's just not like I just don't see it, bro. I just it ain't nothing in my mind. It ain't nothing in my mind. It just
Like I said, man. I had stuff happen to me. I'm like, I can't do it. Go watch your business, man. You way too young.
And I get it. I get it. These youngsters be out here thinking they grown, but it's like go be grown with people your age. So don't be grown with people your age. So when you do go do make your mistakes, you won't feel so bad. You won't feel so like you was taken advantage of. And do it with people your age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're gonna be out there doing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when things do go wrong and you are dealing with somebody who's 20, 30 years older than you, you're going to feel like they played you, they manipulated you.
Yeah.
You're going to be hot. You're going to feel a different way about them situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when you got an old person out there telling you that they love you and that they really cut for you, and it's just a game for them. You just young energy sticking around for them, and to that old person that they got their stuff together come around and they give you the boot, you're not going to handle that right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's a lot that come with those situations, and I feel like those youngsters don't be understanding. Just stick with your age bracket, man. Which I can't tell nobody what to do, but I'm gonna stick with your age brackets type person. All right, advice of the night, man. We're gonna keep this short.
Okay.
Advice of the night. I'm gonna put it back up. Back again, man. Suicide prevention number, man. Someone is always listening. The number for the United States is 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-8255. The extension in the UK is 116 through 123. 116 through 123. So it's 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, or 123. If you're having suicidal thoughts, if you're feeling depressed, if you're just over anxious, call one of these numbers. Someone will talk to you. Like I always say, let me take this off the screen. Like I always say, my DMs are open, man. My DMs are open for people. If they just want to talk to somebody, I'll talk to anybody, For those who don't know that I'm on Facebook under the name of TheMessiahBoss. If you want to Facebook call me, but I can't tell you to do it in a proper time, because if you feel like you want to kill yourself, man, I can't tell you wait till 5 o'clock to call me. You know what I'm saying? So
just reach out.
Just reach out. Email us. The email QuaLITy3@gmail.com. Yeah. Email us QuaLITy3@gmail.com. Like I said, you can get at me on the DMs at MessiahX5 on Twitter, or place to be. That's Roti. Get at me on IG, TheMessiahBoss. If you feeling suicidal, I'm not a professional. Rotig is not a professional.
No.
But at the end of the day, between us two, if you having those thoughts and you really feel like taking your life, maybe I can talk to you 5 or 10 minutes that'll stop you, and we can get you to the right numbers to talk to, or show you to the right Google pages to find, or whatever. If you don't, however we can help, that's what we're here for. This is one of the main reasons why we built this podcast. At the end of the day, like I said, man, I just had not only just one cousin commit suicide, I had another cousin exactly the same age that just committed suicide. I know too many people around here that are suicidal, that have suicidal thoughts, that feel like they are not, the life is not worth it. I'm big on just if you need to talk to somebody, like I said, hit us up. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but I can do some Googling, do some looking up, maybe call some numbers, and possibly help you out. So with that, Roti, you got anything on that topic, on the advice of the night with suicide prevention?
Man, like you said, I would just echo what you just said, man. We not professionals, but if you just need somebody to listen, because it's okay to feel hopeless and all of that, but you can get through it, and if you just if you feel like you don't matter, you matter to somebody, what I mean?
You matter.
You matter to us, even if I don't know you, but
right.
It's not going into too much details, but because Boss told me about what happened earlier today when we was talking, about this show, and it's a blessing to be alive. You don't know what's right around the corner. You don't know what's gonna happen to you tomorrow. You know what I mean? So life is too precious just to just to take yourself out. And if you do feel hopeless, man, just reach out. We'll like you said, man, I can't guarantee you, we can answer the phone right away or whatever, but
right.
If we there, if I'm by the phone or if I'm by the tablet or whatever and I see it, yes, I will definitely talk to you. You know what I mean? Just try to get you to the right people, and
right.
It's it'll be better days ahead, man. Just just reach out.
Yeah.
That's like you said. That's why we started this, man. And you made a good point earlier. Most people, when they're ready to do things, they're not going to reach out to the people that they know will stop them. But if there's one that reaches out, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? There's one that we can say we help, man. But other than that, man, just keep your head up. Everybody out there, man.
Just remember, nobody on this earth is nobody's savior. But at the end of the day, if you get into the right hands of the right people with the right genuine hearts, all we can do is try to get you the help that you could possibly need. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a person. I'm not a bank. My pockets don't stay on swole just to be throwing, financial money away to help. If your problems are financial, you have to get to the right places and the right sources that will help you financially. I'm not one of those sources, but if you just need a conversation, a good genuine word, some encouragement, a pick me up, and you just maybe need someone who can help you to the right connections, DM us, email us, and we'll take it from there.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, it's a sad situation, and I know there's a lot of people dealing with this situation in their life, man, and it's never a moment that it's not a shocker to wake up and you find out that someone take their own life, because nobody goes to sleep at night thinking, okay, he's gonna take his life tonight and he gonna be gone or she gonna be gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nobody goes to sleep thinking that.
Yeah.
So
True.
Like I said, QuaLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. QuaLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. Email us, Twitter us, MessiahX5, our place to be. IG me, TheMessiahBoss, or you can get at me on Facebook at DumbBoss. And yeah, if y'all need anyone to talk to, or even if you want to just get up on the podcast and talk to the people, you know what I'm saying? If you want to just talk about your feelings, talk about your stories, maybe you can just relate to people. There's millions of people out here that'll watch you, that you might touch. You know, a lot of people fail to realize that sometimes the biggest healing help is just putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
And seeing how many people are going to connect with what you're saying, because it's to show you that you're not the only person that go through it.
Yeah.
I personally, this is just me, I personally believe that the things that people go through are the things that they're purpose to change. Now, I know a lot of people may not like that ideology because it means some people have been through some bad stuff. Well, I feel like nobody knows these bad things better than a person who actually been through these bad things face to face.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not meant for you to just live with these situations and live with these issues and just try to bury them and go to sleep every night and medicate yourself. No, I feel like you're called to help certain people. You know about it. You firsthand know about these situations. Yeah. So you might want to get it out. You might want to blog it. You might want to log it. You might want to talk it like podcasts. You might want to do something to just show and reach the community of people who are going through what you're going through. Yeah. And you'll be amazed what your story will help in finally connecting up with other people who understand exactly how you feel and exactly what you want to say, but you can't articulate it. You know, because sometimes dealing with your family, some of our families talk from an ignorant place and they're not as educated on these situations and issues. So when you want to articulate your feelings and you want to articulate your emotions, they don't know the terminology. They don't know or they don't understand, where you're coming from when you're trying to articulate what's going on with you. So a lot of our people sometimes will be the last people to understand where you're coming from. Yeah. So, but within, the number was previously shown, and that's our advice for the night. And that is our part encouragement too. It's all in one segment tonight. So with that, man, Roti, we're gonna bring this episode to a wrap, man. Number 22.
22 strong, man.
Anything else you want to leave to the people before we call it quits?
Nah, man. All I want to say, man, is like, this is like really, I really look forward to doing these with you, man. And y'all hit us up. We not too good to talk to whoever. You know what I mean? If you like Boss said, you want to come on and share your story. You know what I mean? You have to be a night owl. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have to stay up later, whatever. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on. We want to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep them rolling. You know what I mean? And just we just scratching the surface, man. And we just appreciate everybody that's rocking with us, man.
Yeah.
And we appreciate the people that's not rocking with us too, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, man. To the next time, brothers.
To the next time, man. 22, the 22nd episode, man, and good gracious to 22 more.
Yeah.
So with that being said, this is the QuaLITy Life Podcast. Much love and good night.